YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tina of Mama of 2 Plus 5, and this is this week's version of What's for Dinner. And today I'm starting out by cutting up some potatoes to make potato wedges, and we do those in the air fryer. The air fryer I've had for a couple of weeks now, and we are in love with it. We're able to get so much accomplished. And when I make these potato wedges, what I do is I take a potato, I'll cut it in half, and then cut each half into chunks or sections, basically making homemade French fries. Excuse me. But as you see, I put them into a special bowl that we use for marinating chicken and for covering vegetables and things when we're cooking this way, because I like to take these and drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil, garlic salt, and seasoned salt, and sprinkle that on there, and then put the lid on, and I can shake it up and be able to get the all of the potatoes seasoned, and before we put it into the air fryer. Now the one thing I do is I make plenty of the potatoes so that there's enough for all four of us to eat. These potato wedges have gone over amazingly here with the kids and Brad. So I make plenty so that there's enough to go around, and I always like to make extra so that I have some for my lunch for the next day. So I am going ahead and cutting up extra potatoes so that we have enough to get us all fed and have some leftovers for me in my lunchbox then tomorrow. And like I said, we like to put seasoned salt, and I'm getting down to the bottom of my seasoned salt, so it's coming out kind of in thin clumps. And but we like seasoned salt, and then I put a little bit of garlic powder on them, as well as a little bit of dried dill. And then we'll take this and put it into the air fryer, and it'll season them, and they taste delicious. Now, I don't know about you guys, but we prefer fresh green beans. At least Brad and I do. The kids still prefer the soggy, icky ones. Sorry, shouldn't pass judgment. Out of the can. So what I'm doing here is I am going to clean the snap beans that are in the bag, and then I will cook them in some butter, garlic powder, and some dill weed on the stove. And we just really prefer them cooked this way. I always boil them first so that they're softer, but not completely soggy, so they're still firm when they come out of the water after I boil them. So I clean them and then put them on to boil. Now, to go along with our potatoes and our green beans, I am heating up a rotisserie chicken that I bought yesterday, and trying to heat it through in the microwave, so we will have rotisserie chicken as well. Now when the timer goes off for the air fryer. I'm dumping the potatoes into a serving bowl, and look at how nice golden brown and crispy they look. And then I will go ahead and dump the second half in so that I can get those started while everything else is finishing up, and put those into the air fryer as well. Now I've got the green beans moved over to the frying pan where I am sauteing them up in butter, garlic, and dill weed, and just cooking them long enough to give them some nice flavor. So I still want them to keep their crispiness, so I don't want to overcook these. So once the green beans are done and the potato wedges are all finished, I tore up some rotisserie chicken and made plates for everybody, and that's what's for dinner tonight: rotisserie chicken, potato wedges, and marinated green beans. Yum!
Hey everybody, tonight for dinner it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays Brad steps up and cooks dinner for me, so I get a night down, and it's very, very much needed tonight. I've got a terrible headache that's going with all this crud I've got. So in the air fryer, he's got some, we're going to say it softly, Polish sausage hot dogs cooking, and Alex doesn't like sausage, so what she doesn't know won't kill her. And then he's doing up some chili sauce to do like chili dogs, from chili sauce from Save-A-Lot. And then he's also making some green beans for Ed and some baked beans.
Canned green beans.
And they're nasty canned green beans. Brad and I don't like canned green beans. As I showed you last night, I marinate. We like ours to be the fresh garden style, and we like to cook them up yummy. But not the kids. The kids want these icky canned ones. And if you like canned green beans, sorry, we don't care for them. And then we're doing baked beans, because that's what Brad and I prefer. So it's a quick night type dinner tonight. So gosh love him, I forgot to leave anything laid out. So we are playing with the new toy that he bought me, the air fryer. So it's still here in Ohio, it's still too icky to be outside trying to grill, so still just a little bit too cold. So we're using the power air fryer that he bought for me. So we'll see how the sausage comes out, and we'll let you know. So I'll bring you back and show you Brad's masterful dinner once it's all put together. Alright, well, we had no hot dog buns up in the mess of bread I had on top of the refrigerator, so we're just using bread. But we are, and I'm baked beans, and I like a little bit of cheese on mine, and the kids are having canned green beans. And they can have baked beans if they like them. But so tonight is kosher dogs with chili sauce and cheese and Bush's baked beans. And tonight on Wednesday we are doing breakfast. So I made some omelets, I made scrambled eggs for the kids, and we made waffles and bacon, and we put our bacon into the oven, and that's what's for dinner tonight on Wednesday. Alright guys, today is Thursday, and we are using our air fryer again, and we are making up some yummy potato wedges. Got those finishing up. And earlier I also put in the air fryer some chicken and did up some chicken thighs. And we have some leftover baked beans and some leftover green beans. We're gonna put that with the potato wedges and the chicken. So I'll be right back as soon as I get everything all plated. Alright, so my daughter Alex and I, we've got our plates all dished up. Now here's mine. I've got the chicken that we did in the air fryer, the potato wedges from the air fryer. Look how crispy those things are. And according to Alex, the potato wedges are the bomb. And then I have baked beans, and then Alex has the same, with the exception she's doing green beans. So that's what's for dinner tonight on Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are having roast potatoes and carrots, and I just put mine into the crock pot, sprinkle it with a little Italian seasoning, and it really made me mad because as I'm working on this and putting my liner in and everything, I realized I forgot to hit the record button. So it's in the crock pot, set it on high. My mom has her first back surgery. As you probably recall, in January she fell and she fractured her T12. So today they're going to go in and do where they put cement in. So I threw dinner into the crock pot, so when I get home, Brad, the kids, and I will be able to eat and keep life moving right along. So for Friday we are having roast potatoes and carrots, and I'll show you what we got when we start dishing her out. See you then.
That's what we had for dinner this week. Thanks for joining us. Come back and see us again. Bye. Love ya.